Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now for today, we will discuss how to make a hexagon. So in my last 3 videos, we've gone over the basic stitches you need in order to make crochet pieces. If that's like toys or clothing, any is fine. Today I'll show you how we will make a granny square. So get your yarn, get your hook, get your needle, get your scissors, and let's start. So there are 2 different ways to make a granny square. First off, you can start with a magic circle. The magic circle I've explained in another video, and then it's basically the same as what we will do next. But for this video, I will show you an easier way and a less weaving in your ends way of making a granny square. So first we start off with a slip knot. Then we will chain 3, so 1, 2, 3. And then we will slip stitch into this first chain that you just made, so, and then it's a bit hard to see, but you should be working in the center of those 3 chains. So what we will do now is we'll chain 2, because we're gonna work in half double crochets, so this is the length of the half double crochet. We'll chain 2, we yarn over, we'll find that center, which is a bit tricky to find, but don't give up. There it is. We'll yarn over again, we'll pull through, so there are 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Just normal single crochet in the middle of the 3 chains. So we'll do that once more. Yarn over, put your hook through the middle of the chain where that first double crochet also was. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now we have one area. So I like to chain 2 to make a corner, and I will continue in the center of this chain. And we'll do that, we'll work into the center the whole round. So we yarn over, and we double crochet 3 times now. And the end, you can stitch over the end to weave it in as you go. So this is the 2, we'll do 1 more double crochet. So we have another 3 double crochets. Again, we'll chain 2, and we'll continue with 3 double crochets in that center hole. 1, 2, 3. So we'll chain 2 more, and we'll make another 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. Now we'll chain 2, and we will slip stitch into that first, like the chain of 3 that we made. So we pull it through and pull it through the loop in your hook. So that's round 1 of your granny square. So now what we can do is, there are many people who now chain and then continue, but what I like to do is I'll just slip stitch until I reach this corner. So I go into the next V section, I yarn over and I pull through the loop on my hook. For the last one, that was a bit tricky. Just slip stitch. So now I'm on this side of the square. Doesn't matter if you go up here, I just prefer starting off at a corner. So we'll chain 2 again, and this counts as our first double crochet. So we yarn over, we put our hook into this chain space that we made, where we chain 2. That's where we're gonna put our hook now. Then we just double crochet as normal. So we do 2 double crochets plus the chain 2 that we made over here. We chain 2. Then instead of going into this chain space, we will do 3 more double crochets in the same chain space. 3. So for every corner, we'll put in 6 double crochets. So we chain 2 again, and we go on to the next chain space. So we'll double crochet 3 in the chain space. Here are my 3, and we chain 2. You can move it over a bit so there's more room, and then we do another 3, 2, 1 double crochet. Chain 2, and we go to the next corner, or the next corner, chain space. We double crochet 3, 2, 1. We chain 2, and then we double crochet another 3 double crochets in the same chain space. So we have 1 more chain space left. So we'll chain 2, and we put again 3 double crochets into that chain space. Chain 2 more, and we'll do 3 more double crochets in the chain space. 2 and 3. Now chain 2 and slip stitch it into that top stitch of the chain 2 that we did at the beginning of the row. And this is what round 2 looks like of your granny square. So now we've added a couple more chain spaces, and I'll show you what to do with those. So first, I will slip stitch my way to the first corner. So that's about, with joining it, that's about 3 slip stitch. So without the joining slip stitch, it's 2 extra slip stitch. So we'll work till the corner, so, and then we'll just do what we did in round 2. We'll chain 2 as our first double crochet. We'll do 1 double crochet and 2 double crochet. We chain 2, and we make 3 double crochets in the same corner chain space. And the last one. We chain 2, and then we get to this side area. So we just do the same what we do to the corner, but instead of having a total of 6 double crochets in this chain space, we'll only do 3. So we'll yarn over and just double crochet as normal. Move it over a little bit to make some space. And 3. And then we chain 2 again, and then we proceed to the corner chain. So we don't do a double, like 6 double crochets in the side pieces. But here in the corner we need to do 6 again. So we do 3 first, we chain 2, and we do another 3. 2, and 3. Now we chain 2, and we double crochet 3 in the next chain space, and 3. 1, 2 chain, and we'll do 3 double crochets again in the corner chain space. 3. We chain 2, and we will do 3 more double crochet in that same chain space. So we're over halfway with our round 3. So we'll chain 2 to continue to the next chain, or the next chain space. We yarn over to start our double crochet, and we'll make 3 double crochets in that chain space. We yarn 2, and we'll continue to the corner chain space. We'll do 3 double crochets, 3, chain 2, and 3 more double crochets in the same corner space. Chain 2, and we'll do 3 more double crochet. Chain 2, and we slip stitch into the first stitch. We slip stitch through this one. So this is slip stitch 1, or slip stitch to join round 3 together. We slip stitch 2, and we slip stitch 3 to start our round 4. So every round you increase in the corners. So you can make your granny square however big you want, but typically it's about 4 rounds. But if you want a smaller granny square, of course, go ahead. So round 4, we will do the same as we did in round 2 and 3. We'll chain 2, and we will add 2 more double crochet into that first corner chain space, because this first one, like I said, counts as 1 double crochet. We'll chain 2, and we'll do 3 more double crochet. Chain 2, and now there are 2 chain spaces that are not a corner space. So we'll do the same what we did in round 3. We've chained 2, and we'll do 3 double crochet into that first chain space. 3, chain 2, and we will continue in the next chain space. We'll also double crochet 3 double crochets. Chain 2, and then we're reaching the corner chain space. So we'll do a total of 3 double crochets, then a chain 2, and then another 3 double crochets. You can move your stitches a bit so that there's more space for your additional double crochets. 1 more, and chain 2 again. 1, 2, and 3, and chain 2. Same again, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet. So a granny square can be used for many different projects. It can be used to make a sweater, a top, like a shirt. You can make it to make a granny square bag, pants, anything basically that you think it would look nice with granny squares. You can make it with granny squares. Make like a bandana with granny squares. Like, the possibilities are endless. You can make, for example, a heart to go into the middle. So you crochet a heart, and then you granny square around it. If you want, leave a like and maybe a comment to tell me that you want me to show you that in the next video, and I can always show you different types of ways to amp up your granny square, because this is just a regular granny square that can be multi-purpose, of course, but maybe you want like a circle in the middle, a heart in the middle. You can even make cute, animals or so if you want, or different types of shapes, or even different types of color work. You can make it sunflower, for example, or just random colors that are your favorite. to use those in the granny square, and then you can alternate them each round. And yeah, then every granny square can be like a different sequence of colors. For example, you start off with blue, and then you continue in mint green, for example, and then purple, and then your final color could be black or so, or white, or maybe even pink. That would also be really nice. So we've reached our last chain space. I have 3 double crochets, chain 2, and you slip stitch in that first double crochet. So how to end your granny square: you grab your yarn that's left on your ball, and you grab your scissors. You cut the yarn off, like so, and then the loop that's still on your hook, you chain 1, and then you pull it all the way through. And then you pull on this little thread, and then it becomes like a tiny knot. And then you can weave it in to make it not visible. And that's how you make a granny square. So please leave a comment to see what other different types of granny squares or different types of stitches, or like different types of stitches you would want me to show and teach you. But now make a couple more granny squares, add them all together, and then you can have like a cute little bag, or you can even make a blanket with it. It can also be made in different types of yarn. Like this is acrylic, but like for example cotton or wool. So you can be very creative when it comes to granny squares and crocheting in general. You can be very creative. So keep up the good work, and we'll see each other in the next video.